Okay, students, class 10. Let us today learn about different types of chemical reactions. Different types of chemical reactions. Actually, in the class 10, the first chapter is related with different types of reaction. What are different types of reaction? Chemical reaction. This is the chapter. Actually, in class 10 syllabus, there are many other chapters also, like acid, base, salt, like metals and non-metals. Acid base salt is second chapter, and then metals and non-metals third chapter, and carbon fourth, and periodic classification fifth chapter. So when we are talking about the reactions in chemistry, reactions are very important, and because we have to learn different types of reactions. While we are reading about reactions, those are categorized in some groups. Like in your syllabus, it is combination reaction, when two elements or two compounds or one element compound combines to give another compound. Or we can say second type of reaction is known as decomposition reaction, where one compound is broken in one or two parts, two or three parts like that. And then decomposition also three types. That means this breaking could be possible with sunlight also, with directly heating also, or with electrolysis also. That means electricity. So these are the points that we are going to discuss in decomposition reaction. And also then displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and then redox reaction, that is oxidation and reduction reaction. So these five heads are important that we will discuss. Today we will start from combination reaction. In class 10, that is starting point, combination reaction. So what is combination reaction? This is class 10 chemistry, and we are going through different chemical reactions. Different types of chemical reactions. Our chapter name is chemical reaction. What is the meaning reaction actually? We know that reaction means that two or more compound or element or one with another will give a different set of change, maybe color change, or maybe evolution of gas, or maybe new compounds will be formed. These are the basis indication of chemical reaction. In everyday life, also different chemical reactions happen, like photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is with the help of that plant makes the food. It's also a chemical reaction. So that we'll learn in biology. But here, the first type of chemical reaction that we are going to learn is combination reaction. Is combination. What is the meaning combination reaction? Two elements combine to give one, or two compounds combine to give one. The best example, when magnesium ribbon Mg is burnt in oxygen gas. When maximum river is burnt, then what happens? We are getting magnesium oxide, MgO. So this is here two elements, actually one element magnesium, another oxygen gas compound gives one compound MgO. So magnesium river burnt in air to give magnesium oxide. So this is the first example of combination reaction, we can say. Another example we can say hydrogen gas when burns in oxygen to give water. Oxygen gas, that means hydrogen gas burns in oxygen to give water. Hydrogen gas H2, or these reactions we can balance. Hydrogen gas burns in air to give water. So this is also very important reaction. This happens. This is not uncommon reaction. This in laboratory preparation we can do water on gas basis. Okay, so combination. Here what combines? Here two substance, two compound, hydrogen gas, oxygen gas combines to give water, another two. So the name is combination. Okay, another combination reaction, ammonia. You know, ammonium chloride is very important compound. Ammonium chloride NH4Cl. How we obtain ammonium chloride? Actually, ammonium chloride is obtained when ammonia gas reacts with hydrochloric acid. Ammonium chloride, how it is obtained? When ammonia gas reacts with hydrochloric acid, we get ammonium chloride. So we are writing here the third example of combination reaction. Ammonia gas NH3 reacts with hydrochloric acid HCl to give NH4Cl, or we can say ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride, ammonia, or hydrochloric acid. So this is overall maybe the combination reactions we are talking. There could be some other examples also, like hydrogen gas when reacts with chlorine gas. Okay, we are getting hydrogen chloride gas. That has hydrogen chloride HCl gas. When we will mix with water, we will get hydrochloric acid. So we can take some other examples, more other examples. In between we take examples. I have actually finished my ink. So here let us fill some ink first, because that has been finished. So different types of chemical reaction. This is very important topic, important chapter in class 10. And how to write chemical reactions? For that we should know chemical formula. Chemical formula, is it not? You see, this ink also made with the help of chemical reaction only. Otherwise, we are not using the facility of the board, marker, is it not? So everywhere we know that chemical reaction is quite common. It is quite common in our life. Okay, very common in our life. So we have to understand, we have to see that chemical reactions are the part of our daily life. So now next chemical reaction we are writing. So that is fourth reaction, hydrogen chloride gas when reacts with chlorine gas. Okay, hydrogen chloride gas when reacts with chlorine gas, that means H2 gas, Cl2 gas, we are getting hydrogen chloride gas. Hydrogen gas reacts with chlorine gas, then we are getting hydrogen chloride. This hydrogen chloride gas is useful to prepare hydrochloric acid. Okay, students, you should learn this in laboratory also. You can have the preparation method. You can see, you can observe. These days, due to lockdown, we are not able to come to school, but you can, when you will come, you can see this type of preparations. So combination reactions, we are getting other chemical reactions. You have seen quicklime, calcium oxide. Okay, we can purchase from the market. For whitewashing purpose it is used. Quicklime, calcium oxide. When we are putting water there or calcium oxide, we can get calcium hydroxide. So this is also example of combination reaction. That calcium hydroxide, how useful it is, that is the basic ingredient of whitewashing. Okay, that is calcium hydroxide. So let us write reaction of this chemical calcium hydroxide, how it is produced. Calcium oxide, that is also known as quicklime, when reacts with water, then actually it gives a compound that is calcium hydroxide. Okay, these things are very useful because whitewashing calcium hydroxide. You might have seen the whitewasher. And this calcium hydroxide, what happens? Again, if it is left for 2 or 3 days after whitewashing, it will react carbon dioxide gas present in air to give calcium carbonate limestone layer, and that actually is very shiny. So the shiny surface after whitewashing is due to the calcium carbonate. So that is also a chemical reaction, we can say. Okay. Calcium hydroxide, that is white one after whitewashing the surface, reacting with carbon dioxide of the atmosphere, and then it turns into calcium carbonate, that is shiny surface we obtain, and the water released is dried up in 2 or 3 days. So it is left as a permanent shiny layer on the wall, so that it protects also from further deterioration of the wall, or it gives a solid layer to the wall. So that is the benefits of whitewashing. Through this chemical reaction we can understand. Okay, the benefits of whitewashing we can understand through this chemical reaction. Calcium hydroxide, that is here we can say select lime. It is called, chemical name is calcium hydroxide, but it is also called slaked lime, common name, calcium hydroxide. Okay, students, now learn some other reactions of decomposition reaction. Let us learn some decomposition reaction. What is the meaning decomposition? We should know the meaning decomposition. Okay. Decomposition means breaking of one into two or more. That is the meaning decomposition. Okay. The best example decomposition. Decomposition means टुकड़ा होना, टूटना. एक जो है टूट के दो या तीन बनता है कंपाउंड. एक कंपाउंड टूट के दो या तीन कंपाउंड बने. कॉम्बिनेशन का ठीक उल्टा है ना, जस्ट रिवर्स. That is in decomposition. That is we should understand. Okay. So let us go through some decomposition reaction. That is a quite familiar, we can say, decomposition reactions. Calcium carbonate, limestone. You know, calcium carbonate when heated, limestone when heated, this limestone, this is a very industrial chemical reaction. Limestone when heated, we get calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide gas is released. This is a very important chemical reaction for every cement industries, for all the paint industries, all these construction industries. Okay, this is very important. Limestone is quite useful to prepare cement. The basic ingredients of cement starts from limestone. So here we are getting calcium oxide. You see, this is called quicklime. So here what happens, why it is called decomposition? Because one compound is broken in two and more. Here two compounds, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So this is the best example of decomposition reaction. Other decomposition reaction we can say like ferrous sulfate. When heated, we get ferric oxide plus SO2, sulfur dioxide plus sulfur trioxide. Here color change is there. Green color of ferrous sulfate. When ferrous sulfate compound is heated, it converted into the reddish brown color of ferric oxide, Fe2O3, plus sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide also we obtain. So this also reaction, let us write. Ferrous sulfate, FeSO4. When heated, we obtain ferric oxide, also sulfur dioxide gas, and also sulfur trioxide gas. So this reaction here, color change gives the signal of reaction. Green color It is also called green vitriol, green color of ferrous sulfate. Okay, changes to reddish brown color of ferric oxide. So this is also very important in the examination. For examination point of view, these reactions are very important. You should understand this. Now that I was talking decomposition by heat, directly heated. Okay. But there could be decomposition taking place with the help of sunlight. You know, silver chloride, what happens? Silver chloride is used in photographic plates, for photographic films. Silver chloride, when exposed to sunlight, then white color of silver chloride is converted into gray color of silver. Okay? So here color change gives the signal of reaction. But this is a decomposition reaction when silver chloride is converted into silver plus chlorine gas. Yellowish green chlorine gas. So let us write this reaction also. That is the decomposition reaction. Decomposition by heat. Okay. Decomposition by sunlight. Decomposition by sunlight. So what happens decomposition by sunlight? Silver chloride AgCl, okay, when exposed to sunlight. Silver chloride has color white. So it breaks, silver chloride breaks in two parts, silver and chlorine gas. Okay, so this is a decomposition reaction. Here color change, white color is changed into grey white. Okay, so here we are getting silver chloride converted to silver and chlorine. Chlorine color yellowish green. Okay, now let us learn decomposition by electricity. You know, the molten sodium chloride, that is also called brine solution. When this molten sodium chloride, that is called brine solution, electricity is passed, then there is a decomposition reaction and sodium and chlorine gas is obtained. That means molten sodium chloride, when electricity is passed, we obtain sodium as well as chlorine. So decomposed sodium and chlorine gas. So this is decomposition by electricity. So there are three types of decomposition. Okay. Silver chloride decomposition by sunlight, sodium chloride decomposition by electricity. These reactions are very important reactions. Okay students, you should learn these reactions in detail, and we will talk later on more about all these things. Okay, thank you.